like constantly climbing straight up. But first I did that one so I knew it was easier. This is harder, right? It's a raised surface that they actually have to start working harder on. So go, back leg on it and go. Step over there first. Back leg up, straight. Lunge a little. Arms up, get ready, go. Alright? So it can be a little bit lower, but this is gonna make them work really hard. So that, like you see it's going to the side, like I see the problems already. It's happening. Straight over your head, straight leg, straight leg, straight leg.
In the back, straight leg.
That was better. So like just explain to them, it needs to go straight over the top. Do it. Do it. Everybody go. So once everybody goes through it, go faster. Once everybody goes through it, then you can actually step away. Do it. Now come back. And then now you can even go like step kick, lunge, or you can go step into it, and then a little bit more power. Go, step into it, and push it down. Go. Kick the back leg like you're there. Remember, your back leg has to come up like that. Go, set. Watch your arms, watch your arms.
Hands on the mat.
Yeah. Good. Like quicker. Move. Faster. Drop your chest faster. Okay? We have to have like that noise going down because it's important, because you're gonna have the speed. You're gonna have the speed for the snap up later. Right? Okay, so once they can do it there, actually have something.
Sparklers?
I would say probably you would want to use, I didn't want to try it now. Hold on, stop doing it.
Sparklers for sure, Jahid. I need to be doing all this stuff.
So now that we went uphill, because we did uphill because their hands weren't coming off the floor. Now it's time to do downhill because now their body needs time to come and finish the position. So we went uphill because they weren't coming off the floor. They were getting stuck. Those kids that keep their hands on the floor, this solves it all. Here, do it now. And then you can put this mat, or you can put that one, but don't do this one first. Do that one first so they learn how to land on their knees. Scoot back. Hands here. Land on your knees. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it here because I actually want to do it faster and I don't want them to like complain about their knees. So like do it, go ahead. So we probably should do 2 pound mats. So it's higher than this, right? I'm gonna go get it. You guys walk. Go.
Swing to your hurdle.
Fix your arm. Don't be lazy.
Get round. Swing to your hurdle. Don't hurdle, just swing to it. And stay on top of your hands. You shouldn't like fall back from your hands.
Get round. Good. Alright, now do it. So this is like more time. Cover yours. Yeah, come down harder. Come on. Bring your knees into the back. Go. Yeah. So once they can do this with strong arms, stay strong arms the whole time. Strong arms. Yeah, that's gonna be good. So, like, you guys see those kids that already have their like straddled legs? Like, we're not worried about that. We're already fixing it. Right. Now do it, and then all I want you to do is on your knees and push off your hands. And come up. Land on your knees. There you go, but come off the mat. Right, like start coming off the mat. Go. Come off the mat. There you go. Too slow though. You gotta do it a little bit quicker. Come off the mat. Quicker. My hands are on the mat too long. Come off of it. There you go. about Carlos second. Like it wasn't that hard to figure out to put our knees together. You know what I mean? It's hard to straddle when your knees are going to be together. Yeah, but try more piking in. Don't put your feet so far away. Try to put them in close to the panel mat. Try to put them in close to the panel mat. Yes, don't close early. Late. At the very end. At the end.
Bring your feet closer to the mat like a pike.
Good. Alright, now come off the mats. Yeah, try to come off the mat now. Try to come off the mat. Come off the mat right there. This is how you start. Take notes.
It's not a side handstand, Eliza.
This is how you guys squat. See that? It's great. It's hard. Very technical stuff. You have to take your head up. If not, there. See how it starts to turn over. Straight arms when you go into it. You don't reach down. Straight arms. Okay. You gotta pay attention to what they're doing. We're not on that anymore. Good. Feet together, just like your knees are. I'll put you back on the drill with your knees. Slow, go faster. Turn it over. Okay? So. Then what I would do now is I can do one or two things other than do this drill. Alright, go do it. Come off the mat. I can do this one where they stand up and then they just fall down. Go. You guys do the same thing. Stand up. Right? Because I know round up doesn't end. It's close to flip flop. Stand up. Come off the hands. It should be like, come off, land. Go back. Come off the hands. And for the most part, you're straight. Yeah. And then you can go. Now watch out. Now it's harder. Right? So now. Alright. You can do the same thing there. They can go push-up position first. Even if they do that, right? Sylvia, go to push-up position. Just go to push-up position.
Maki, go to push-up position.
Just let him push up. Go. You can do that, and then they can start landing push-up position. Now we'll land push-up position and do this. And push up. So like push up, and then hold the push-up position, and then push off your hands. Okay? Go. It's alright. Yeah, don't, guys, make sure that they're not reaching too short. You're reaching too short, like you're reaching right here. So if they're gonna use the panel mat, make sure that they start all the way back here. Is that right here? So if give me your leg. So a good way is like starting. A good way is like starting like this instead of like this, because sometimes the kids are just making it short, right? So like make it longer. It should be like halfway. Kids this size should not have a problem on panel mats. Right? So if you're going to use one, make sure that they're not starting in the middle, because they'll try to do that just to make it go. Yeah. And try to come up now. Try to come up with a snapping up. Right? So we're going to have the same problem as we had in barbells, right? Like they're not coming off the floor. So then what do? Then we go to this thing. And then they start doing it right here. Okay. Go ahead. Let's try to get up into push-up position. Right? Go. So this is going to tell them, right? This is going to tell them. It's the same thing. I'm just addressing the two things. Downhill is to assist because you have room to close. Uphill is because they don't come off their hands. Let's try to stand up. Round off and stand up. Scala will show you. Scala will show you. Hands on the floor, feet on the mat. Yeah. You don't have to rebound yet. And there you go. Okay? Do that. Go. Right? It's hard. And now they're understanding like they have to push off. They have to push off the floor harder. Make sure you start with your arms up, covering your ears. Now, how long do I have, Becky? Like an hour? Right?
I asked them to stay till 1.
Yeah, so I have an hour. So we'll speed through this. Alright? And then you can do the same thing so they can just land flat back. If you have an 8-incher, that's fine. They can do that as well too. And then a few things that are pretty good. So what they now it's like they just learn how to come up. There's no rebounding yet. I don't like that coaches make their kids rebound too early. Because then it's that weird stuff. Like they straddle down and then they land and they do that weird. It's not a rebound. This is a rebound. Turn on it, there. Stand off and do like a front master rebound where we just step off and punch back on. Now standing on it. Turn around. And then just step off and punch back on. Step off. No, we'll punch back onto the pound mat. So that's a rebound. Okay, but that's front hamstring rebound. So backwards, all we would do is step, rebound, step, punch, rebound. Go right there, rebound onto it. Yeah, right here. Rebound on the floor, you can land on there. If it's too high, unfold the pound mat. Okay? You guys can do several things now. Stand up here, punch up, and back on. Right? Like that's rebound. That's what your kids should know before you're trying to get them to go round off rebound. Okay? Now let's go round off of this, rebound, and land back on there. Okay?
Skylar, go first.
It's hard. Go slow. Rebound on the floor, and then land back on the panel mat. Right? Okay? Because we're trying to get them to fall backwards. That's alright, good. Make it go straight over the top. Straight over the top, arms up, cover your ears. See how she hurdled and then it went all weird? Because stop doing that, it's a panel mat. Don't do that. You have to be.
Just lift up your good leg from right there. You don't step. Lift up your good leg.
Yeah, that's better. Close your legs.
Does that make sense, Eliza? At the end of the panel mat, just lift your good leg up. Just lift your good leg up.
Use your hands, push off. Okay, quicker though, right? So she needs to like do some rebound stuff because she probably can only rebound like on a panel mat versus, on one little, if you unfold it, it's only like one little layer instead of this stuff. And if you're gonna do a flip flop, right, you're gonna need it bigger. Yeah, you gotta pull your feet in. You can't put them behind you. Oh. Alright, somebody else get. I don't like using Skylar so much because I want you guys to like. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Like you can use that one, and now they're understanding it. So even though they're working it on the floor, that's good. Even though they're working on the floor, they can still be doing this drill. So when you do it on the floor, make sure. And so with her, I would like still be on the knees stuff because I'm telling you, once they download that, they forget about the old ways. But if you're just telling them that, they haven't downloaded anything because their body hasn't physically like fought the opposite of what you're trying to do. Go, try to kick the mat. Yeah, but we're not doing that mat. Do it again. We're not doing that mat. We're doing this mat right here. Put your feet in here. You don't need to be hitting that mat. There. You know why I have this mat? Because I was worried that they were going to fall backwards. So I was already anticipating that. Take care of your kids. So I didn't know if they were going to like miss it and land on their butt, or their head is going to hit or whatever. And it also helps because it keeps it like a zone. Right? So like if you get the carpet piece and you put it in here, that's right. Like how's the rebound on a piece of carpet? So I would use the hula hoop for it because the kids like if they hit the sides or something, right? You don't want the drills to like hurt them to do. So now that that's happening, what you can start doing is, come here. So they can go handstand, and then they can pike in. They can push off to this position, and then that's all you need. And then we get the flip-flop position. And then go flip-flop from here. And then we got the flip-flop position. So like you can just stand here and use that. And you can just stay right here because you can be spotting some kids on handstand, step down, flip flop, right? Some of them get out of their way, and then let them do the round off drill still, right? But don't let them swing. It's right here. It's from here, and then they swing. And I like this because you can shape them better. You can shape them. And if there's a bigger kid, well, then get a mat, and then just put it there, so you don't have to spot it, like that one. What's wrong with that, right? Like, put it there. This isn't going to help their flip flop, but it's just for them to get rid of the fear. Go ahead, Skylar.
Because you're bigger, Skylar.
Right, like, go handstand.
Kick to handstand and pike down.
Handstand, step down, and then just kind of do a jump back. But I would stop them. Like, I would shake them. I wouldn't let them go over and do stuff. Like, once I know they can jump, where I can spot them and I'm not, like, in pain because they're, like, just flopping down. Once they can jump into it, then I can spot. Because I know it's like, I have enough strength to, like, push them over. But the shaking, covering their ears and all that, I'm going to make sure it's done here. Because I don't want them to get hit in the face, and I also want to make sure that when they jump back, that they have strong arms. Because when you spot them, you don't want them to have bent arms and then have to pick them back up. So just make sure that, like, that stuff. We're gonna run out of time with flip flop. So let's get into some standing flip flops real quick, and then I want to cover something with you guys on pullovers. So the girls, grab a girl, and you guys can do. You can do down the cheese mat, down the cheese mat. You guys do standing flip flops, and over here, all I want you doing is spotting where I showed you to push-up position. The girls already know it. So on these mats, you land in push-up position, and on that cheese mat, you do the full flip-flop. Okay? Guys, grab it. And
So just put the cheese mat right there going down that way. Make 2 lines, girls. Move these panel mats, or leave that one panel mat.
Skylar and Fernanda, you guys do the standing flip-flops. So standing flip-flops, you don't have to spot behind the neck. Because you're not, like, shaking them, but you can. You can still do them, right?
Leave it there. It's fine.
So you can still, right? I don't like this because this does this, right? And I don't like being over here. I like being up here because look how much more they can swing. And if you're like, well, the kid's tall, okay, well, then stand up, right? So just, you can spot from here, that's fine, go. You just got to be out of the way for that swing, either way. But I'm not like carrying them and hugging them, so practice. And then get those kids too. Just get some numbers in real quick.
You guys can make 2 lines.
Yeah, go. Watch that arm, good. And follow with your, no, hey, never one-handed spot. Always 2 hands on the kids.
And always like finish the spot. Like when they finish the skill, you get your arm behind them, like follow through. Go, Maki.
One hand and then follow with the second hand.
Yeah,
Front
at the
hand
end.
is the second
No,
hand.
Maki, back handsprings. Hello.
Stand on the mat. Right there, stand on the mat.
Yeah.
No, she's just doing back handspring.
Back handspring.
Yeah. Right, go. Back to the neck. Watch out, do that. Go, one, throw it.
I do the like there's
Always like check them. Like you want to check
And then
them.
also remember that the skill is going to travel. So if you start really close to the beginning, don't expect to catch the end. Get in the middle and like reach forward for them. Let them come to you. Get in there. Get.
No, we're not doing this. Don't touch me. Like you're gonna catch them. You gotta catch them. If they fall, you gotta catch them. You gotta grab them. If she falls on you, can you catch her from there? No, because you're up here. You gotta be down here so you can hold them.
Yeah. With little ones, get on your knees. It's a lot easier. Skylar.
You're ready to catch them. If they fall down, don't let them bend their arms. That's all on you. You gotta use that. You gotta tell them to jump more.
Try to catch the ending too.
Be ready. If you can't spot these kids, you're gonna have a hard time. Watch that hand. It doesn't need to be there until it's in.
Yeah, so like try to like, it's almost like you're gonna, because you should be trying to, the neck spotting is to help you guys pull them back so that they're sitting back. Yeah, and then you're a little too high. So like you kind of held her up off the floor. Does that make sense? Like her hands missed the floor. Yeah. And then like at the end of like,
Up with a swing.
Watch out
You
for-
go in early, do it again. Ready? And then you go in early. You see how her arm got caught? and I'm like this. I'm already right here. Swing now. Like, you're messing her up. Get out of her way. You'll be quicker. You be quicker.
Yeah.
Don't put that hand in there because then they're gonna hit your hand like that.
Take advantage of like spotting. I know you guys feel weird doing it, but take advantage because these kids don't need the spot, so you really can like figure out where your hand's gonna go, how fast you need to move. Go, girls, keep going. Yeah, and then just remember, finish the skill.
Wait for the swing, then you come. You gotta be quicker. You gotta get in there. You gotta get in there. I'm expecting you guys to teach these kids in intermediate and advanced. You need to get it.
Don't look back, Monse. Yes, Shandia.
Be ready. Be ready. Let her swing first.
There you go, Alexa. Good.
Get in there. Watch your timing. They do their job, you do yours.
If you're not ready, make sure you tell them, like, hold on. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be ready before they go.
That drill is going to help your timing. Once they jump and then you catch, it's going to help.
So let's try to catch them. Kind of try and, like, stop them. Gio, you're like at arm's length. Try to get in there.
Alright, so let's do round off flip-flops real quick. So let's do round offs. Okay? You guys do round offs and land right here.
Girls, come here.
Standing. Yeah. You want to land in front of it, right? So you guys can
So your feet have to land on the floor in front of the mat.
right in front of it.
What?
What? Before you spot running around off flip-flop. Just round off in front.
But that's why you've got the mat.
So that everybody's
They're
comfortable.
gonna spot you.
Like, you're gonna stand right here. Okay? Alright, next person. And this is why. Go, just round off. Cover your ears. Go. And stop. And then guess what they're gonna do? Jump. And then I'm gonna spot them. I'm gonna spot them. Okay? That's why I have them there.
Oh my Jesus.
Go. Right? And I like this mat because it's like, it shows a little bit more stretch. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they can't land and push up. Okay, go. So like, is that drill's gonna fix this stuff. They do it. I'm telling you, once they do it enough times, like right now, this is, what they're struggling with is all verbal. Tighten your legs, do this. When they do the drills enough time, they forget that. Like if I told you guys to write left-handed, you wouldn't. Unless you actually started writing left-handed a lot of times, then you would start writing left-handed. So same way, once they do the drills enough time correctly, then it's fixed here. Doesn't mean you have to skip this though. If it looks bad, don't do it. But that's how you guys should be spotting here. Before the running round off flip-flop. Okay? Now with like Skyla, so this drill's easy. You guys know how to spot standing. Skyla, do power hurdle, do round off flip-flop. So like I already know where I'm gonna stand. I'm not gonna start over there and run with her. Okay? Watch, do it again. So like with Skyla, I would still probably be on my knees. Alright? Watch, go, round off, flip flop. Like I already know where round off is, and then I can just set it, and then I can just do that. Like that's it. Okay? Unless you're doing flip flop, but I don't think you should have to spot flip flop, unless it's probably like their first try. But you should still be doing like down and cheese mat, flip flop first. Okay?
And if, and if we do, would it be the first one or the second one that we spot?
Both. Because it would be too hard to get in.
The first one, they're gonna do it and they're probably gonna stop and act like a baby and they're not gonna do it. So they have to feel you. Right? And then it's hard, it's also easier, watch, do flip flop.
Like standing around that?
Yeah, let's do it standing. Let's do it right here down this. So just slide and then just follow with them. Okay? So that they feel it. Because you see how quick you have to move? Now do it and then I'll spot the second one.
Girls, watch out.
So if you can get in there that quick, then you're gonna be able to spot flip flop back tuck. If you can't get in there that quick, that second one is gonna be a problem. Do you see that? So like which one do you prefer? To stay with them or to jump in and what I had to do on the second one?
No.
See, you like the second one?
When I
See, I like the first one because say she fell, would you be in there quick enough to catch her? And if she went back tuck and didn't do anything, what would you do? Throw flip-flop back? So like I like this way much easier because I'm with them the whole time. And instead of going like flip-flop and then I try it again. Try do it again. And then like now I jumped in. Right? I don't like that. Like she just jerked, like she went right into me. Well, here I'm like already there. Here is like, what if she hesitates? What if she doesn't get her chest up? Whatever. It's like you're going in and she's coming back. Versus like I'm with her and in control.
She's sitting
so
watching.
I think that's a lot smarter way to do it. All right. So round off flip flop. Let's do some. Fernando, you can do it too. So you guys can stand right here. Go round off flip flop. Power hurdle.
You have to do one and then you
Go.
can be.
And then just watch for the back. Okay? Just one. You guys take turns going. Go ahead. Spot them. Just these two.
Yeah.
Go.
They're not spotting you guys because you guys.
You
are
know how
seeing
long the round off is, right? Like you can depth perception, right? After seeing it, you guys.
Is your
know.
grandpa here?
No one's gonna start
Okay, you
right
guys can
here.
go home now.
You're gonna start right there. I don't like running tumbling. You say Olympian coaches, it's funny. They'll be like this the whole time. Like get your ego out of the way. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You don't do that, right? They do that.
Yeah.
And you don't do that. If you're having to do that and carry your kid like, oh, right, flip flop, and you're bumping them to a floor and all that, like, why are your kids so weak that they like? I don't know. It's just weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like,
Scoot
just
back
stand
a little,
there and
Skylar.
spot the skill.
Scoot back.
Right? Now, round off flip flop, you will have to stand. Round off flip flop back, you'll have to stand right here because what you'll do, you'll spot the flip flop and you'll spot the back tuck because they're coming out of it. Right? Once they're doing it by themselves, you can just spot the back tuck because you know, like, you can trust them. But the very first time, you're going to have to spot both skills, just like you're going to have to right here. When they can throw round off, flip flop, when they can do it by themselves pretty much and you know that, then yeah, spot the second one. Because you're just there for like comfort. You're not there for safety. Does that make sense? You're there just in case something happens. Go. Round off, flip flop, go. And watch the chest come up and get in there. There you go, go.
Just one, Fernando.
All right, she's wild. Be ready, go.
She's what?
There you go.
One,
Fernando.
Fernanda. One.
Why does she do that? Not you. Take turns. Next, somebody go.
Not you. No one's
One,
gonna
dude.
save your
Why are you
life.
doing two? One. She's smart. She knows the finish. You can't do that, dude. You can't do that. Coaching. Parents are gonna be like, this girl doesn't know what she's doing. Go next. You can't be afraid. You gotta get in there. Don't be afraid. Get in there.
That's the best way to do it.
Go. You weren't ready. You weren't ready. You gotta get on those knees and get ready.
Because the parents are here. Is your mom here?
Get low. Get low. I told you, because you guys are too low and you're just smacking them in the back of the head. You guys gotta get low. Especially you're short. Look, get down. What are you doing?
Get on your knees. Yeah, that's what we were saying. Get on your knees because it's easier to push weight up than to lift weight
Girl,
up.
you just missed it.
It's always like this. That's what I'm saying. Take advantage of it. Don't get embarrassed.
Oh, well. Good thing she knows how to do it already.
Skylar gets to hit you guys all back.
You're too far. Told you. You gotta know the perception.
Yeah. And if you don't, because you're not familiar with the kid, I always have them do at least a round off so that I can get an idea. Then I'll kind of have a better
Yeah, go.
gauge.
There you go. Get lower. Get that hand ready. It's gotta go to their back. A little bit lower.
So right in
You
front
can spot their back when they're standing up. When they're coming out of a round off,
Do a round
you
off.
can't spot it because they're coming this way.
Just a round
You
off.
gotta get lower.
Okay, but like a hurdle round off. But you want to be like in the middle of the skill. You don't want to be at the beginning of the back handspring. You want to be in the middle of the back handspring.
That's what you can take off. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that second hand? You're trying to smash it. You gotta have it there, right? Like let them flip and then the second one follows. That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
just you, homegirl.
If
Keep
you
going.
guys haven't been getting your kids to throw it and do it, like when you start spotting a lot, you get the coordination.
Yeah.
Right now you don't have the coordination, and that's why it's all weird. All right, but you still can't act that way. Like, I'm afraid to do it, so my kids won't. I'm not gonna have my kids work it, or I don't want to drop a kid in front of them, or something like that. Like, you guys have to get the practice in. Go. Watch her round off, and then go. You
Yes.
gotta watch the round off. Once that hits vertical, you know it's like, and go.
So you can start standing up and drop to your knee so that you're able to move. Once you're on your knee, just remember you're planted there. Like, it's gonna be really hard for you to like shuffle sideways on your knee.
Yeah.
So like if you stay standing up and like once you kind of know where, then drop to your knee, it'll be a lot easier for you to move. Let's all take one more turn just because they're gonna leave now. You can go put your stuff on now.
Y'all better get it because you're dropping kids. Actually spot her. Don't let her do the skill by herself. Get in there and don't let her do it by herself. You've got to spot the skill. If she's doing it by herself, you know that's not realistic. You know in your classes you're too far. Go. You want to be close to that round off because if they bail,
Yeah.
be ready and they do it. I'm telling you, they do it. I'm telling you everything that's going to happen to you because it's happened to me a lot of times. And go. There you go. You see the round off, right?
Good
Start
job.
round off. Start it. Like, you already know. Go. Start it. Go ahead. Like, you already know it's right there. Because I'm watching it. Like, I'm not watching the flip-flop. I'm watching that. You're probably not even going to be able to coach the flip-flop until, like, several months of spotting it, until everything starts to slow down. And now everything's probably really fast, and you're just worried about, am I putting my hands right? Versus, like, actually being able... Like, we can spot with our hands, but we can watch the body also. We're not having to just, like, you know what I mean? Are we good? That's it? All right, thank you.